How can artificial intelligence be deployed for the socio-economic development of the country? How can? So again, okay, coming to cooking up answers, I would suggest that, for example, just say that, see, the question is all asking about how is artificial intelligence going to contribute to the socio-economic development of the country. So obviously you would have substantiated your answer on different lines, but also write something else. For example, see, don't say this thing to others saying that I said all these things and that, but I'm just saying, write something like this, for example, according to a recent report by World Bank, a study was conducted on strategies of artificial intelligence across the world. Just say something, cook up something and say that increases the GDP of a country by 10% for every tenfold increase in artificial intelligence. Okay, write something like this. Nobody is going to check. But again, see, you have to be smart. Don't be foolish. Don't write, unnecessarily cook up things where it becomes obvious that it is a lie. Anta. Then what happens? Everything else that you write, the evaluator is going to question it. I'm saying be smart. Now, to write like this also, it shouldn't be that you sit there and think, what shall I write the name of the report? Anta. No, it has to come to you automatically. Okay, for that, again, you have to practice all these things now itself. Okay, so practice writing all these things, cooking up things. Don't cook up too much. The entire answer you'll have to write by yourself. But this is something which is not, even though you don't know, if you know, use facts. I'm saying if you don't have content, if you don't have, write. Okay, write something which will add more value to your answer. Anta. Now again, see that initially I think in the first or second class I had given you different dimensions. If you don't know how to divide the answer, I had given you a list. If you've made that list, you can, whatever it is, you can always write on those lines. So now coming to the socio-economic factor of your artificial intelligence. So you'll obviously have to substantiate, claim that yes, artificial intelligence will result in increasing productivity. It will help us in overcoming physical limitations of humans, and it will help us in increasing efficiency and efficacy, and also help in cutting down on cost. Now you'll have to substantiate on different things as to how can artificial intelligence be used in socio-economic development. For example, you can say that it can help in bringing law and order, security related issues. For example, how artificial intelligence can be used in facial recognition to identify criminals and help in reducing crime in the society and societal improvement. Okay, one thing you can write. What else? Precision agriculture. So you combine artificial intelligence to Internet of Things. Using this, you'll be able to reduce resources, which will help in bringing down the expenditure of farmers. At the same time, it will be able to improve productivity, agricultural productivity, while also conserving soil quality, soil conservation also. It can be used in banking and insurance sector. For example, in banking, where artificial intelligence can be used to detect frauds even before it happens, or even after it happens, you are able to identify and determine frauds much sooner than humans, because humans are prone to errors. What else? Medicine, healthcare, obviously. Okay, you can make use of artificial intelligence in healthcare. I've already given you examples yesterday. What else? Education, artificial intelligence can be used in education. Then city planning. How city planning? Develop planning. Again, has artificial intelligence developed to such an extent it is able to plan deployable? I'm saying deployable model. Maybe in future, I have doubts on that deployable model. What I could say is that rather than that, I would say artificial intelligence can be used in softwares like language translation, virtual assistants over there. Again, conserving. I don't specifically see how is it going to help in conserving artificial intelligence. Okay, but of course, it will help in all these models like Google Translation, which is once again going to help, what do you say, bridge this gap of language divide, for example. That is also there. It can help in breaking this. Defense, we can make use of it in security, defense, electricity distribution, for example. Okay, we can make use of artificial intelligence in electricity distribution to reduce losses. So you can use it in grid management, where automatically it is able to detect any overload in any particular grid, and accordingly you are able to distribute electricity. Where else can we use? Supply chain, it can actually be used in supply chain to smoothen the supply chain across various sectors. Then what else? Economy, banking. To detect tax evasion also, now many governments are trying to use artificial intelligence to detect tax evasion. So they will monitor income, expenditure, taxes, revenues to identify any kind of tax evasion. Then weather forecasting, we can make use of artificial intelligence in weather forecasting, determine climate change, develop climate models. Then to develop, sorry, space tech also it may be used in the future. Pollution, you can implement Internet of Things, array of things with artificial intelligence. Then sir, for employment dimension, yes. Now again, with respect to employment dimension, I would say that, see, after you write about how can artificial intelligence lead to socio-economic development, you'll have try writing about the other side of the as well. Anything that you get has two sides. Correct. So then you can also consider writing certain drawbacks, for example. So you can write that artificial intelligence may lead to unemployment. Okay, may lead to unemployment, which is not seen in any other technological development. Artificial intelligence can also lead to more of automation, where the human touch is reduced, everything becomes automated, and everything becomes technology driven. What else? Digital divide, exactly. Thank you. So the other biggest problem with respect to artificial intelligence is digital divide in a country such as India, where people are still, many of them are illiterate, poor, and uneducated. So you can also write. Plus, the other thing is that it requires a lot of funding and investment, which as of today the country does not have leverage. Therefore, but at the same time, artificial intelligence is the future, and therefore the government should, before investing in artificial intelligence, set up a set of rules and regulations to regulate this particular sector, and then promote private as well as public investment for developing artificial intelligence in the country. So on these lines, you can write and conclude the answer. Fine? Okay. Okay, then. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.